on different international events, I was calling for sanctions to be imposed on Armenia and saying that the only way how to resolve this problem peacefully is to impose sanctions on Armenia. The sanctions which will be efficient and which will be damaging to the economy, but unfortunately, no sanctions was imposed. On the contrary, Armenia was getting much more support from some pro-Armenian politicians than Azerbaijan. And as we saw, the only purpose of Minsk Group activity was to freeze the conflict and to keep our lands under occupation forever. So we put an end to that policy and liberated our lands by force and by our political wisdom. I can tell you that situation with conflict between Armenia and Azerbaijan is not only a regional issue, it is a global issue because it's a full violation not only of basic international principles, it was also violation and non-implementation of UN Security Council resolutions. In 1993, United Nations Security Council adopted 4 resolutions demanding immediate, full and unconditional withdrawal of Armenian troops from our territory. And the question is why these resolutions were not implemented. No one can answer, or maybe do not want to answer. Another question is why in some cases resolutions of Security Council are implemented within days, and in our case they were on paper for 28 years, and would have remained on paper for another 28 years if not for brave Azerbaijani military servicemen who liberated our lands. And it's a question of reforms of United Nations and its Security Council, because if resolutions are not implemented, then what's the sense of that? We speak for reforms, and I think that this should be also discussed on the level of heads of state and government of NAM, and to put an end to selective implementation of United Nations Security Council based on political preferences. In general, I would say that we all know that non-aligned movement is the second biggest after United Nations international institutions. And I think that we need to consolidate our efforts to strengthen our potential, to strengthen solidarity, try to speak with one voice. I know that there are certain problems between some member states. I think that NAM can be a platform to find a resolution to these problems, and also should be a platform to defend the interests of our countries. Because members of NAM, many members of NAM, they have similar history, similar problems, faced many times injustice, and try to defend their national interests, and we can do it together. Together we can do it more efficiently, and we speak for that. Therefore, initiatives of Azerbaijan as a chairman of NAM were aimed at strengthening solidarity and mutual support and institutional development of our institution, and maybe at certain stage to transform it into organization. I know that throughout the history of NAM there have been discussions about that. So I suggest maybe to restart these discussions. It's high time, because today when we see global polarization in the world, we see wars, conflicts, unpredictable situation, food crisis, energy crisis, humanitarian crisis. I think NAM can be a platform of countries which can not only defend their interests, support each other, but also play more active role on international arena. We in Azerbaijan would like to see it, and I hope that our distinguished guests representatives of parliaments of NAM member states will contribute to that. And of course, I will continue my consultations with heads of states and governments of NAM. Once again, dear friends, I'd like to thank you for being with us. We will try to do everything to show traditional Azerbaijani hospitality to you. I hope that the conference will be not only very productive, but also be a good chance for interaction, to establishing closer contacts. And as a result, we will see the progress in solidarity, in mutual support, and in strengthening of our institutions. Thank you very much.